What's good, YouTube? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Tank be chopping, and we back with another video. In this video, we're actually gonna be talking a little bit about a new airbrush gun your boy got in a couple weeks back. And this airbrush gun is from my favorite Barber. Check that out. As you can see, it's a nice trigger gun. But with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into this video.
Another one?
All right, so like I was saying, here is the airbrush gun from my favorite Barber. It doesn't come assembled, obviously, so it's easy to assemble. All you do is unscrew this. So basically how it comes is it comes separate. Obviously, the gun is one piece, the compressor is another piece, and these little green rubber grips y'all see on there, these are another piece. But I'm gonna show you a little bit about, I'm gonna show y'all all that here in a second. But nonetheless, man, we're gonna be talking about this gun. Let me go ahead and put this back together real quick. So as y'all can see, it's real easy to put together if you need to. You literally just screw it on like that, if that's how you want your airbrush gun to hold up. But if that's how you want your airbrush gun, you can just screw it on like that. And as you can see, you have it connected to the compressor. But one thing I do want to talk about a little bit is you can actually, there's a cord that goes from the gun to the compressor, so you don't have to use the whole compressor with the cord. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. But check it out, man. This is the box that the air compressor and the gun comes in. As you can see, we got a nice packaging here. It says, "My favorite Barber." It's not just a cut, it's an experience. So once again, shout out to my favorite Barber for sending this to your boy. Check this out, and I will make sure to put the link down in the description. That way, if you are interested in this, you can cop this. But we're gonna go ahead and open up this box so y'all can see basically what comes in the box besides the compressor and the gun. But I'm gonna go ahead and open this up for y'all. So as you can see, you open it, we do have these two little things in here. This is just a sticker that says "My favorite Barber" on there. And this is just a thank you card, basically saying thank you for the purchase. So as you can see, the compressor would be right here, the gun would be right here. And then you have this also, and what this is basically to put the gun on when you use the cord and the gun's not connected to the compressor. You just take these out. So basically what you would do is you would take these, as you can see, there's two little holes right there. So you would just screw it in there like that. If you, drop the other one. But then you get the other one and you screw it into this part also. Let me just show y'all real quick, just so y'all can see it. So you do it like that, and then it would sit down on a table, you know, like this, and then you would place the gun in here. That way it wouldn't fall. But that's if you're using the compressor and the gun. I don't want to say separate, but if you have that cord to where you don't need to carry around the compressor with the gun. But we're going to put this to the side, and we're going to continue to talk about what else comes in this box. All right, so I put that back in the spot that it goes, but we can take this off. And as you can see, this was the green grip. Obviously, like I was telling y'all earlier, the little grip for the airbrush gun, just to make it a little more comfortable in hand. But then we also get some, almost dropped some stuff. But we also get some more goodies in the box. So as you can see, we get some black hair enhancement. We also get black-brown hair enhancement. And then we also get the lighter brown hair enhancement. Let's put that to the side. And then we also get this, the airbrush cleaner. You know, you just put this in the airbrush after each use. At least I do. I put it in after each use just to help it from clogging up. Put that to the side. We get a little bit of instructions that, you know, your boy never really looks at. We get some oil to lubricate the gun, a dropper to help put the oil in there, and then we get these little, I don't know if y'all can see it, but we get these little brushes right here to help you clean the gun if you needed to clean the gun. We get the charging cord. It is USB-C charging if you needed it, so I don't need this cord because I already have a USB-C cord on my station, so I just use that to charge anything that's USB-C, but they do send you a USB-C cord. We also get a few other things in there. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what this is, but they send that in there also. And then we get some stickers, the Iwata. So this is basically the brand of the gun, Iwata, but I hope that's how you pronounce it. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But my favorite Barber is actually the one selling it. So nonetheless, man. And then you also get some enhancement cards. And I've been using the Sean Cuts hair enhancement card just because I got a couple of them on my station, and I've been, you know, that's just something I'm familiar with, but you do get these. So I like these because they are see-through, as you can see here. So if you wanted to do the C-cups and the curves, you can do that. All the straight lines, you can use, you know, the edges, and then we get a smaller one here. And if you needed to, you know, you can place it like that if you wanted to, or maybe even this way if you needed to do, you know, a curve, and you know, however you wanted to use these, you can use them. Me personally, I just haven't used them. And then we also get, I almost dropped the box. And then we also get this. This is what I was talking about, the hose. So if you wanted to use your airbrush gun where it's not necessarily connected to the compressor, you can connect this hose to it. And I'm gonna do it right now just so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna fast forward this part of the video. All right, so as you can see, it's a pretty long cord, so you can leave the compressor on your station if you needed to. So I'm gonna unscrew this again just so I can show y'all how to do it. So as you can see, you would take this part of the hose that has this little thing on it, like a bolt or a nut, I don't know what you call it, but you screw that in, or you just turn the gun, however you wanna do it, until it's all the way locked in, like so. All right, so we locked in, right? And now we're gonna plug this into the compressor. All right, so now we got the hose on the compressor, and then if you wanted to leave the compressor on the station, as you can see, the gun is still usable. Obviously, I don't have no, I ain't got no fluid in here, but you can still use it. Like, you can still feel the air coming out when you use the gun. And as you can hear, this only turns on when I'm using the gun. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I haven't used it this way, but if you needed to, you know, it's pretty convenient. You can leave that on your station, the compressor, and then you could just use, you know, the gun however you need. But I haven't used it like that, me personally. I just use my gun on my compressor. All right, but me personally, this is how I like to use my gun with the compressor on it. But I do like that they give you the cord. Just if you wanted it to use it like that, you know, they give you the cord and that little stand for your gun. That way the gun isn't just laying on your station. It's you know, laying upright. And yeah, man, I really like what they've done with this. Like I said, this is how I typically like to use my gun on the compressor like this. As you can see, the grips help it feel really ergonomic in the hand, really comfortable. And once again, the compressor only turns on when you're pulling the trigger back, as you can see. So the thing about this gun is you gotta pull the trigger back and then press it down. So when you do that, that's when the actual hair enhancement comes out. But let's take a look at the actual compressor and the gun, as you can see. So the compressor, we have the side right here. It tells you how much is charged. All right, so as you can see right now, it's only at 25, but to charge it, all you gotta do is put the USB-C cord right here and it charges all the way up to 100, obviously, but it doesn't waste battery while it's on, right? Like if you're not using it, it's really not wasting battery, so that's pretty dope. It's only turning on when you pull that trigger. And I wanna make sure that I say that way y'all know that that's the only time this thing's actually turned on, is when you're pulling the trigger and you're using it to spray enhancement. Some guns stay on until, you actually have to turn them off, but that's one thing that I like about this gun. We'll go ahead and turn this off for you. As you can see, we have the on and off switch right here in the front. But all in all, man, pretty sleek looking gun and compressor. As you can see, we have the switch right here that sprays the enhancement. We have the fluid holder right here. The nozzle is pretty traditional to every other airbrush gun that y'all have seen, but I've heard some really good things about it, and like I said, I've been using it for about 2 weeks or so, and I really enjoy using this gun. I haven't used an airbrush gun in maybe a good year or so. I've been using that Temptation by Kiss, and that was just my personal favorite for the longest. But the only thing I really didn't like about the Temptation was sometimes it sprayed too aggressively, so I decided to go back to a gun, and I'm enjoying using it. Now, I've only used the My Favorite Barber hair enhancement with this gun. I haven't used any other hair enhancement. However, you can use Tomb 45, you can use Slay, you can use the heavy enhancements. Also, you can use whatever enhancements you like. I just think this gun is super dope. Like, so far, I'm really enjoying using it, and me personally, I'm gonna continue to use it. I really like that they sent me a little bit of airbrush cleaner. Now, you can use this, or you can just use alcohol, but you know what I'm saying, I like to use this because obviously they send it to me, right? So I want to make sure that it's working. But I think that's a good thing that they send you with their guns, because I know a lot of people have issues with their gun getting clogged up, and mine hasn't gotten clogged up. Even though I've only used it for about 2 weeks, so it's probably not gonna get clogged up yet, but we're gonna keep running this after each time we use the enhancements just to make sure it doesn't get clogged. And if it does, I'll make sure to update y'all on this gun.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
My favorite color that I have from My Favorite Barber is the black. I just feel that it gives a more natural look. I've used the black brown, and I haven't used the brown yet. I don't have a lot of clients that have brown hair. I got a few that I'm gonna use it on later on this week, but the black brown, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's a good enhancement. It just leaves like a greenish type tint to it. You know, a lot of enhancement colors do that, but it does leave a greenish type tint. However, I like the way the black one looks. The black one sprays on, looks nice, and you really, I mean, you can, how can I say this? It looks as good as you use it. You know, some people overuse enhancements. I try not to overuse them, so I spray just enough to where it leaves the hairline looking sharp, but it doesn't look fake. So whichever enhancement I use, it still looks natural, but if you overspray, it can look fake, obviously, right? But I'm really liking the way the black one looks. And me personally, I like to lay some hair fibers over the enhancements also, just to help give a more natural look. But all in all, man, these things work good. If you haven't followed them on Instagram, make sure to follow My Favorite Barber on Instagram. He's got a lot of videos on it. I need to get some testimonials from my clients and see what they think about this, because these are supposed to be waterproof and last you a little longer. And I can kind of attest to it because I did use these on my son. I used black, used it on my youngest son, and after he took a shower, he still had the enhancements on there, right? So they didn't wash out completely. They did get a little lighter, but they weren't washed out completely. And I know sometimes when you wash the enhancements with soap and water, they tend to come out, and I don't think these do, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're not gonna get lighter over time. Obviously, if you wash them or you scrub them really hard, they may come out, but I've seen videos where people are washing their hair after using these enhancements and they didn't get lighter. So obviously that's a plus. You know, clients like for these enhancements to last because, you know, they just look nice, right? So if they can last you a little longer, I think that's a plus. And me personally, I think, you know, from what I've seen, these things do last. But nonetheless, man, that's basically all I wanted to talk about on this video, was just a little bit about my favorite Barber airbrush gun and enhancements. Like I said earlier in the video, guys, I'm enjoying using this gun. I don't think I'm gonna use Temptation anymore just because, you know, like I said, the can, sometimes it can be aggressive, but with this gun, it sprays super nice, a super soft spray, and I feel that you can manipulate the enhancements the way you want to use them. And obviously as barbers, that's what we need to do sometimes when we use these enhancements, is manipulate them to where they can lay on the client properly and look good for the client. But with that being said, man, that's basically it for this video. Once again, guys, I will make sure to put the link down in the description. So if you are interested, you can purchase you one of these guns. But with that being said, man, that's basically it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if new to my channel, make sure and subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.